something in the air, it seems, cools you down a few degrees, makes you even.
Going Nowhere is the third track on Seeing Red, which we recorded in California with a producer named Kevin Shirley. And it was heavily inspired by a Welsh band called Stereophonics. And I am a huge Stereophonics fan, always have been, and their songs are deceptively simple. That's how I like to put it. Weezer has the same thing. Their songs are very simple. You almost comically simple. Like, you think to yourself, like, oh my god, like this is all it is. It's 3 chords and some whatever. But I think that's what sets it apart. Like, if you can make a truly great rock song that's only those 3 chords, then what you've done is you've taken something simple and made it into something huge. And that was what I was trying to do with this song, Going Nowhere. And I like to think that I succeeded. Obviously, Going Nowhere was not a top 10 hit on the airwaves, or the radio airwaves in the United States or anything. But I like to think that had the song gotten the exposure that it needed, it would have been. I mean, when we were in the studio, Kevin Shirley was mixing the song, and Jeff and I were sitting next to each other. We were listening to Kevin mix it, and we were watching him, and he was moving his hands across the mixing board, and the mixing board was like fucking huge. So he was like rolling his chair from one side and then coming back, and he's bobbing his head, and he has really long hair, so he's like, his hair was like flying around, and he was just really into it, and he was kind of lost in this mix of making the song sound as good as he possibly could. And I think that it sounds the best of all the songs on the album. It just really cooks, and I think that's because he felt like spending the most amount of time on it. And I remember sitting with Jeff right there listening to it, and I was like, this song is amazing. Like, I can't believe we wrote this. This is a $1 million song here. And Jeff totally concurred. He was like, dude, this fucking song's amazing. And we were just like, we were both like, we're gonna be huge, like this we're here, we're in Malibu, California, recording with the guy who recorded the last Aerosmith record, and we're recording this fucking massive pop song that's huge and hooky and amazing. And it ultimately didn't go anywhere. It didn't get as big as we had hoped, but that doesn't make me any less proud of the song. I think it's amazing. I think that the bridge part, where the song gets quiet again and there's just the guitar part, and then Jeff starts doing the rolls on the snare, and then goes into like this crazy fucking Jeff Callahan fill, and then the song comes back in and my vocals go over the edge, and it's just like this big explosion, boom. Every single time I hear the song, I'm just like, yes. I'm like, that's fucking great. And I mean, it's easy for me to say, like, I wrote the songs. Like, of course I'm gonna say I love the songs. I love all the songs, but Going Nowhere is such a great song, and such a powerful song, and just so pretty, so beautiful. Just, I don't know. It's easily top 10, maybe even top 5 doublethink songs ever done. I just totally love it. And luckily, we also have a great live rendition on the second disc of Keep the Wolves at Bay. And the live rendition is also amazing, and it really just showcases how well we play together, how well, the 4 of us really just rocked. And also Jeff. I mean, this song, Jeff's drumming on the song, both in the studio and on this live recording in particular, are just stellar. I mean, amazing playing. And just a beautiful representation of what the band was doing. The story of the song is that I met a girl online, on MySpace of all things, which shows how old I am, and we never met. We kept chatting, and we chatted every day for like weeks. It was months. And we never met, and I wrote this song about how we were going nowhere, about how we were happy to be going nowhere, about how that was all we needed. We just needed to communicate and go nowhere together, and that's all that really mattered. We did eventually meet after the song was written, and I gave her a copy of the song, and I was like, I wrote this song about you, and she was very touched by it, but we ended up only seeing each other like twice, and that was it. So we had this really interesting microcosm of a relationship, all based on online, and then that was it. It just kind of vanished into nothing. So we really did go nowhere. But great song, one of my favorites. Beautiful.
Hey everyone, this is Scott from Doublethink. Is this one of your favorite songs? Leave a comment about it below. I hope you're enjoying these track-by-track videos for all the songs on the new collection of Doublethink music called Keep the Wolves at Bay. If you would like to get a copy of this retrospective album, please click the link in the description of this video to head to our Indiegogo page where you'll be able to reserve your copies. Hope to see you guys soon.